right, so we've got stitch number 20. Yes, this is stitch number 20 for our Afghan throw. So something about this one is it's going to be one of those funky ones where it is taller, so it's going to be like a rectangular square, but that's because when we block it, we're going to end up pulling it like this. And why am I doing it this way? Because it looks really cool. Look at this. So it looks really nice when you pull it just a little bit. Anyway, we're going to begin this with a chain of 29 stitches. Yes, because it is crocheted in multiples of 4 plus 1. So 28 plus the 1 gives you a chain of 29. We're going to crochet 23 rows plus your bind off. Like the bind off is up here. Plus your foundation row and your bind off. So 23 plus those two. All right, let's get started. So we're going to begin with our foundation row already made. If this is the first video in the series you are watching, remember that this is video number 20. There is an entire series of these, so the playlist can be found on the main page of the channel. So go check it out. It's the Tunisian Afghan sampler throw, something like that. So just look for sampler, and then you can go from there. All right, so like always, we are going to skip the first vertical stitch. We already have it on our hook. We're going to begin with stitch number 2, and we're going to begin with a Tunisian simple stitch. And then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to skip. We're going to go into this next stitch, and we're going to Tunisian simple stitch. Then you are going to purl. So go into, what is this stitch number? That's 1, 2, 3. So this is stitch number 4. What? So stitch 2, 3, 4. No, 5. All right. I'm glad I counted. Stitch number 5. We're going to purl. So reverse yarn over. Hold your yarn down. This is just easier if you hold it with your index finger. Insert your hook into the stitch. Release your yarn and pull it under the stitch like this and around the back of the hook. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through. And then tighten. See, it's going to make a little purl there. All right, stitch number 6 is a Tunisian simple stitch. So far we have Tunisian simple stitch, yarn over, skip, and then simple stitch, purl, simple stitch. And then we repeat from this yarn over. So again, yarn over, skip, and then simple stitch, purl, simple stitch, yarn over, skip. You're going to simple stitch in the last vertical stitch and then cast on into the final stitch of the row. And there you go. Now for all of the rows, you're going to work a regular return pass, and that's just yarn over, pull through 1. And for the rest of the stitches, you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 until you are left with just 1 loop on your hook. Moving on to row number 2, you are going to simple stitch in stitch number 2. And then when you get to the open stitch, which would be stitch 3, you're just going to cast on into the chain space. So insert your hook into the chain space, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Now for these, you're going to simple stitch the simple stitch and purl the purls. It sounds better when you're using like knit the knits and purl the purls, but you know, we don't have knit stitch right now. So simple stitch into this next stitch, and then we're going to purl in the same stitch that we purled, which was I think stitch number 5. Simple stitch in stitch number 6. And then we're back at this yarn over. So in this chain space, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, and cast on 1 loop like so. And then simple stitch, purl, and simple stitch. And then we're back here. So just cast on, and we simple stitch. And you get to the final stitch of the row, and you're just going to cast on into this bottom stitch right here. And that's it. Those are your 2 rows. You are going to repeat them until you have a total of 23, meaning that you're going to do a row 1 repeat. It's what you are going to end with right before we do the bind off. So complete a regular return pass, and then yeah, I'll show you how to do the bind off. All right, so the bind off is the same the same as what we did for stitch number 19. So it's just a Tunisian simple stitch single crochet bind off. So simple stitch into stitch number 2. Once you have your 2 loops, you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So you close in a single crochet. When you get to this open stitch, you're going to insert your hook into the stitch and just single crochet. Ta-da! All right, so these, you're going to do the same Tunisian single crochet combo for all 3 of them. So it doesn't matter if it is a purl stitch, you're still going to cast it on the same, or not cast on, you'll see. So we'll go into this next one. So Tunisian simple stitch, and then close as a single crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2. Go into the purl, and you're going to simple stitch. And then yarn over and pull through 2. And then go into the next one and simple stitch. And then yarn over and pull through 2. And then you just repeat this in all of it. So single crochet into these open stitches and then continue the bind off as I showed you. But that's it. It's super, super simple. So yeah. But in other, I guess, crazy news while I finish this, I've got cool crochet rings. I know, that's so cool. It's got a little feather on it. I love like feathers. I like the whole white feather stuff, and yeah, I didn't have it in white, but I have it in silver. So I was like, yes, this is so cool. But anyway, if you want one, they're crochet rings. They're on the website. I'll put a link in the description box because I have them in the shop, and there's so many cool shapes. And yeah, they're adjustable too. So that's why I wear it here, because it was sized for here, but normally I wear a ring. I just thought it would be, I wear a lot of rings. I normally have a ring in each finger, so I thought if I left this other one, it was just going to be too much. I know. The things one worries about. First world problems, right? All right. Once you get to the end, you single crochet and chain 1, and then you cut your yarn, pull out your yarn and your hook, and there you go. So here's what the stitch will look like, and there's the bind off, and there's the bottom row. So they're pretty similar, but yeah, so there you go. Stop by the website to check out all the patterns and yarn and crochet rings and all the cool stuff I've got. I've got lots of stuff now, so go check it out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.